Hi everyone, welcome back to another episode of Life with MaryAnn and Joe and our continuation of our Christmas 21 series. Before I get started with anything else, I wanted to give a big thank you to Arlen from Arlen's Country Craft Corner and Liz from Tradition by the Seasons for giving me a shout out on their channels. It is greatly appreciated. MaryAnn and I are beyond flattered and grateful that we have such wonderful YouTube friends such as these two ladies, as well as so many more other YouTube creators who always reach out to me and send me messages. Thank you all so much. And to all the new people out there that have stopped by, thanks so much for stopping by and seeing what we do here for Christmas and for other holidays and for what the channel is, just Life with MaryAnn and Joe. And as well, thank you to all our faithful subscribers who always stop by every day and leave a comment and see how we're doing and just to say hello. It's greatly appreciated. So in today's episode, what we'll be doing is we're going to be hanging the fish ornament on the tree. And for those of you that are saying, a fish, why are you hanging a fish on the tree? The fish ornament is a very special ornament to us. First of all, for those of you that don't know, we are of Italian heritage. I'm second generation. MaryAnn is first generation American. And our parents and our grandparents all came over from Italy. And one of the traditions that Italians, especially Italian Americans, have on Christmas Eve is the Feast of the Seven Fishes. So on that day, Italians do not eat meat on Christmas Eve. We have a feast of fish at night, and traditionally it was the seven fishes. For example, people would have and still do have octopus, eel, snails, clams, mussels, shrimp scampi, scungili salad, calamari, and all those kind of things. It could be 7, it could be less, it could be 20. You know how Italians are with everything. So that's the tradition of not eating meat on the day of Christmas Eve. In fact, I didn't find out that people ate meat on Christmas Eve until I was almost in college, believe it or not, because all my friends were Italian and we were all Italian, and that's what we did. And I thought that was a thing. So imagine my surprise when I found out that my Cuban friends were eating a pig on Christmas Eve. So very different. But every culture has its own traditions, and they're all beautiful. So anyway, with the fish ornament, my grandfather on my maternal side would hang that ornament last on the tree, representing that the Italian culture and our Italian heritage, and the trip that him and my grandmother made over. They met here, but they were only 20 years old. They came in 1920, right during the last problem that was happening, and never mentioned it, never heard of it in my whole life, which shows the strength that they all had. So anyway, my mother inherited that as one of the 5 children. My mother inherited that fish, and then she passed it on to me. So it's a very special ornament. It's the last one that MaryAnn and I put on the tree, and it has a lot of meaning for us and for me. And by the way, it's got to be 100 years old. So it always gives me some anxiety when I'm going to hang it, and I put it in a place on the tree that is very visible but not touchable, because people have a dirty habit that they want to touch everything. So it's just above normal reach. So anyway, I hope you enjoy MaryAnn and I hanging the fish ornament, and we'll be talking to you during that. Okay, so stay tuned for that. I'm gonna go get it. And it is absolutely beautiful.
It's so funny because
beautiful.
as I pass and I see some of the ornaments, and it's so cute. I say, hey, he turned around And it's absolutely.
So, I mean, I'm not going to do it now, but the tree also goes all white, and then it does, fade in and out white, in and out color, from color to white. But we like this tree with the color because I think it gives to that retro, old-fashioned kind of a feeling.
For when you were a kid, right. Well, depends on who's
and a lot of you, are saying that, when you see this stuff that we have, it sparks memories of when you were a child, and that's exactly right. That's exactly right. It's kind of like I always think of it as of what we thought Christmas was when we were a kid. I mean, I never had a tree that big, but I felt like my tree was that big. So everything is over because that's how our imaginations are. Well, anyway, that's how my imagination is. So
I'm just thinking, and what's so funny? I have this old nativity box that you play Silent Night, and it's just a wooden box, but I should take it out. Like when Joe and I got married, I didn't want to take all of my ornaments. I kind of wanted to share some, and I left some by my sister and my mother and stuff. But my sister doesn't put anything out, so I don't know if she's going to see this video. But
MaryAnn's sister had cats, and she doesn't any longer, but
the cats took precedence. So I know all you cat people, like, she wouldn't put the stuff out, but I didn't want to take all the stuff, even though a lot of that was mine. So, but I think I'm going to try to go get it now. Maybe we'll
I'm just thinking of some people when I did the village on the steps, and some people said, "Oh, that wouldn't work for me. I have a pet, or I have kids." It's not pet friendly.
Actually,
and it's
our
actually
house we hate to say it, but our house is really not kid. Like, a lot of people come over and they said, "Oh, the kids would love it." I'll be honest with you, this would be a great place. No, but it's a great place if you wanted to take pictures for your kids. Yeah. But it's not like something that where.
Unfortunately, people like to touch, and I'm not even talking about kids.
That's why. Did I show this ornament? I always show it. Wait, sorry, I didn't even put it on. Okay.
Back away from the tree. Don't make me come down there.
Can you hear that? I don't know if you could. Back away from the tree. Don't make me come down there.
Because, I mean, you see with your eyes, not with your hands, and people always say, "Can I see this?" And they proceed to touch it.
Well, I bought that for a colleague that touched everything, and I said I bought it specially for her.
So what we're saying is that it is, it's childlike fantasy memories, but it really isn't child friendly because there's too many little things and too much stuff that, I would never, want to yell at a kid.
I'm sorry, but you know what? I'm just laughing because on Facebook I saw somebody went to a place, and when they have that ribbon in the front, which is terrible to say, but how they have that ribbon where you can't go past it? It's you know what I'm talking about?
Yeah, somebody actually said that they would put a rope up. We actually have, the reindeer that are on the reindeer tree, not the faces, the other ones. We actually have extra ones that, when we had little kids come over, we used to give them one of those so that they would keep their hands occupied.
Those little reindeer that that we got from the National Honor Society.
Yeah.
And where the arms go. So we would cut. We would
I'm gonna get the fish.
So Joe's getting the fish. So what we would do is, so if we had visitors coming and they had little kids, we would give them the reindeer with the candy cane on it for them, and then the kids could eat the candy cane. But then they had that little stuffed animal reindeer, and I said, "Okay, now you put this on your tree. So when you guys get big, you're gonna have a beautiful tree." And then you're going to remember that we gave you this little reindeer. So we try to give them something. Because I understand kids want to, I sometimes look and I want to, I try not to. And especially since a lot of these, like this one here, and Joe's going to yell at me because I'm going to do it. That one that says, can you hear it? I don't know if you can. Big hardy hop. That rocking around the Christmas tree. But see, of course, so you would want to touch like that kind of stuff. So I would anyway. So, anyway, all right. So, did you tell the story about this?
Yes, I did. I explained.
Okay.
All right. Yeah. So, for those of you that have never seen it before, this is the fish right here, and I'm nervous holding it because it is so.
I know.
It's like paper. It's prosciutto thin. It is so thin, and but it means a lot. And someone had suggested that we put it in a glass case, and I think that's what's coming down the pike. I'm guessing because it makes us very nervous all the time. But like I told you in the intro to this was the last ornament.
Wait 1 second, Joe. I want to see.
I know. I'm
holding
it.
I know. Yeah.
Okay.
So I wanted to see the two eyes look a little different. So I know, I'm surprised he's letting me touch it. But you know what? It makes me so nervous too. And I said to Joe, I'm just so nervous about it all the time and being on the tree. And then we try to.
So I know you can't, I don't know if you can see it right now, but you see I put this
It's a
red pipe cleaner right here. We pick the spot first, and then we put everything on, and we leave that clear. So it's a little bit higher than what would be comfortable for somebody to touch, because you always get that person like, hey, there's a fish on your tree, but not they want to touch it. It's like that's the part that I don't get. But
Right.
anyway, so I'm going to take that pipe cleaner off, and I'm going to put that tree on, that fish on, just my grandfather would have done many years ago.
I know, see, and I had said that to Joe too. It just makes me a little bit nervous, and because it's special. Okay. It always makes Joe almost want to cry when he puts this on. Okay. Whoops, sorry. Didn't mean to walk in front of the camera, sorry. I just have to share this. When the bride comes through, as Joe's doing that, I guess I shouldn't tell this story, right?
One second before you do that. Okay, Buon Natale.
Right.
That means
Merry
Merry
Christmas.
Christmas in Italian.
Joe, is it good?
And there he is.
Bend it up a little bit. No? You shouldn't put it, maybe you should hook it on the wire.
He's wrapped. The wire
Okay.
is wrapped.
Okay, good. Yep.
I'll
That's
take a
the-
close-up for you. I know it's hard for you to see, but I'll
See
take a
up there.
close-up at the end.
I don't know if you can see
He's
it.
right
You
there. He's
Yeah, I
right
know,
there.
it's probably going. But I wanted to laugh when I just said that because, in the wedding when they used to do, Joe, you know how they used to do an archway and the bride and groom used to come through? So the photographer was taking the bride and groom coming through. But I said, and I got up and I took the picture. And the one that the couple has is a picture of my back taking a picture of. So, but I had the picture. I don't know if you understood what I just said, but if you don't, Joe can explain it again.
Okay.
All
so
right.
anything
Anyway,
else?
I'm sorry. Just had to interject that.
Okay, so we're glad we could share this special event with all of you, especially those of you that have been following me and MaryAnn for so long and know all of this stuff. And to all of you, like I said earlier, that just hopped on board, we welcome you and we hope you enjoy all of the things that we do and say and, whatnot. And
We're a little crazy.
yeah.
A lot crazy, but it's okay. It's normal to be abnormal.
Right. And if you're watching this, you probably don't think we're crazy. It's the other people that come in and say, well, what do you do this for? It's like, okay, well, well,
By
what
the
do
way,
you
it's
do what
so
you
funny
do for?
as
I don't know.
we're coming, as Joe had said, it's beautiful. I'm just looking at the Wizard of Oz, and I found the Wizard of Oz dolls. They are absolutely beautiful.
That's right there.
The Wizard of Oz dolls
That's
are right there. So I'm sorry. I think I'm ADD as the more I watch this kind of thing. But
Okay.
anyway, I do, because it's so funny that Joe said that, because when I was coming out, you know what, and it's only once a year, so you get to see all this and the memories that come back. It's really, really beautiful. So we're sharing our memories with you, and we're hoping through our eyes or whatever, you're enjoying this as well.
And I think it's so great. Like somebody just said that they had the same kind of memory tree like we have, but they didn't ever think to put balls and stuff on it that makes it all come together. They always thought, well, something's wrong with it, but they couldn't figure it out. So again, we're always always glad that we can be helpful or inspire somebody to, do something a little bit out of the box or a little bit different than normal. I'm sorry, I didn't mean to cut you off. I thought you were done.
No, because he knows I'm giving him that look. I forgot what I was saying. Well, anyway, because he interrupted me. Anyway, I'm just, I usually interrupt him more than he interrupts me. But we would like to, if you haven't, we would invite you to subscribe. See our craziness. I think I don't like myself on camera. That's why I kind of shy away from that, believe it or not. And, but again, thank you for joining us and sharing a little bit of our mystical Christmas with us, and it's a beautiful time of year. So we wish you and your family a beautiful Christmas season, because this is the Christmas season.
Well, we have more. I mean, we have the house tour.
No, but I'm
We
just
have
saying,
plenty
it's
of stuff,
this
so.
whole time from, like Christmas is not one day, and Christmas is actually longer than that, just December. But this whole time of the year is kind of special. And I don't know if you're a big fan of Jackie Gleason on The Honeymooners, where he said, you know, people are a little bit kinder and nicer during this time of year. And I kind of like to think that is the, you know, the case with everything, that, you know, a little bit more tolerant of people and kind of maybe understanding, because people are, there's so many people that are unfortunate, not in a good position, but we wish everybody a beautiful holiday season.
Oh, and I did want to say too, because people have been asking lately how long it takes to put everything up. Actually, it takes about 6 weeks, and I'm saying 7 days a week.
6 weeks, I think it's
every
like 2
day.
months.
So this year, actually, I started the bedrooms, I want to say October, like 2nd, 3rd, and I worked until the 24th, and then we went away on a cruise for a week, and we came back on in the beginning
1st,
of November.
yeah.
And I
Worked straight.
Worked really straight. And that's when I started downstairs. So upstairs was done before, you know, October 24th, but all of this downstairs was done between November 1st.
Joe's really a Christmas elf.
Yeah.
He comes out of
I am.
the little
My father
elf.
used to call me Mr. Christmas.
Yeah, he's really a Christmas elf. And believe it or not, we don't work full time now, but even when we he used to work till 2 or 3 o'clock in the morning.
Yeah.
So we're a little bit. But,
Right, but I like to do it.
But it's a good thing. We're crazy in a good way.
Yeah. All right, so like we said, thanks for stopping by. Thanks to all the new people out there. Thanks to all the old people. Thanks to Arlen again for giving me a shout out, and MaryAnn, and thanks for Liz. Thank you so much.
Thank you
for that
both
wonderful.
of you. Yes. Oh my God.
Both of them have been wonderful, and like I said, so many other YouTube creators have mentioned us in their videos.
You know what? I have to say this. What's so crazy is there are friends on YouTube, and it's so fun. Like if something's happening, you have friends in your regular life that don't reach out, and our YouTube friends are very concerned and are always for real. You know, when people are saying we love, love, love you, they're not joking, because it's a very caring community, and everybody's looking out for each other. And you know, like when Joe's doing a bow and he says, listen, I'm not the bow guy. If you want to see a bow, you need to go to Arlen's Country Craft Corner, or watch Liz. And Liz, I'm flabbergasted, because she took that log cabin vacation home and made it this beautiful, warm, oh my God, it's like, I don't know how she did it, from that transformation, but it's, you know, so warm and cozy, and she does absolutely wonderful things. So, and as so many other YouTubers too, they everybody has their little niche. Is it niche? You know, see, now he's not helping me. Niche of creativity, and what works for you, or what you might like, is not something someone else might like. Somebody might think this is way overdone, which is fine. Then you do it to your liking. So same as with cooking and things like that. If you like it, you put more. If you don't like that kind of thing. But we can't thank our YouTube friends and family. Our YouTube family is unbelievable. And thank you again, Liz and Arlen, and so many other YouTubers out there as well. Appreciate your support and your love and your kindness. And again, Merry Christmas. Happy holidays, and we're going to be saying that the whole time.
Yeah, and I'm gonna stop this now, but I'm gonna take a close up of the fish on the tree, because I know you want to see that. So we'll say goodbye for now, and we'll be seeing you really soon, really soon. Okay? And I have to stick my arm here to shut this off.
Okay. Sorry.
Bye bye.